Hello, 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 and welcome to The Empty Man. A watch along for The Empty Man. Hello, Chris McPherson. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate it a lot. Good to see you here tonight. Have you seen this movie, Chris? Because I haven't, but just look at the wallpaper. Look at the wallpaper. You have the guy with the flashlight, like checking things out. I got a candle here. He's like checking things out. It's like in the cave. He's like, "What's happening?" And you have like this mummified skeleton. The Empty Man, or something like that. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hopefully everyone can hear me and see me okay. I connected like a different camera software. Changed up the camera software in my stream, so hopefully it's a bit more clear without like I noticed like for the last couple of streams with Chucky and I forget what movie we watched this past weekend. I can't remember. What movie did we watch? World War Z. So with World War Z and Chucky, I noticed like sometimes I would talk and then I'd be like this, then all of a sudden like that, and then it's like then I'd be smooth again. So it's like hopefully the camera's more smooth and my microphone audio levels are okay as well. I can turn down the music for me a bit here, and yeah, hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. I haven't seen it, but the wallpaper caught my eye. And you hear me good. Okay, thanks, Chris. Appreciate the check, so you can hear me okay. And it seems like the frames are clear too, right? Hey, Tristan. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? It's nice to see you again. Have you seen The Empty Man, Tristan? And happy Spooktober, everybody. It is officially the Halloween month lead up. We are in the season of Halloween. So, yeah, just a little preamble here. Everybody get the movie ready on your device, whether Netflix, Prime, Blu Ray. I put VHS in there for a joke, but I don't think this movie's on VHS. But yeah, get it synced up and on zero. And I'll give a warning before we officially start the movie, but I just want to make sure everybody has it preemptively ready. Pennsylvania, USA, cool. Not too far from me, Chris. I'm right across the border. I'm in Toronto, so yeah. Across the border, I don't know how far that'd be from Pennsylvania, but maybe like a 15-hour drive. I'm not sure. I never drove down, but it's like I could drive to Buffalo, New York in a few hours. Welcome to the chat, Chris. And Tristan, you never seen The Empty Man, huh? I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks cool. The wallpaper and everything. This guy like this. Looks like a mummy, kind of mummified. Yeah, Tristan, shoot. What's your question? Ask away. Get a sip of water. Three hours from New York, huh? Cool. Nice, Chris. Interesting. Yeah, Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. It looks like a cool movie. I mean, I didn't watch the trailer, but the poster and the premise seems cool. So maybe on an off night, even though it didn't win the poll, if we could fit it in the Spooktober schedule, that might be a cool watch. Do you have it on like on DVD or stream, Tristan? I guess you have a copy of it, right? I'd have to get it or find it, and might be a cool movie to watch. It sounds like an interesting storyline, Tristan. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. Oh, is it free on YouTube? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, if it's on there, so why not, right? That's funny. Cool. Yeah, we might have to be able to fit that in, Tristan. Did you see I posted a couple new polls, Tristan? And Chris, if you didn't know, I posted like a couple polls on my community page. Like, best Treehouse of Horror, Simpsons Halloween episode, and best Stephen King's adaptation movie. Like Stephen King's a horror novelist, a horror writer. So I posted like 4 movies for Stephen King, and whichever one wins that poll is going to be another watch along. And no problem, Tristan. We'll try to fit that movie into Spooktober. You love horror and sci-fi movies, and you found my channel by accident. It showed up on your YouTube. Oh, cool, thanks. So it just showed up randomly, huh? That's sweet. That is cool. Yeah, so on my community page right now, I have at the top, there's a Simpsons poll for the best Treehouse of Horror, the best Halloween Simpsons episode, basically. So there's 4 choices there. And then if you scroll down from that, there's a best Stephen King horror movie adaptation. And we have Christine, Pet Sematary, Stephen King's It, and Sleepwalkers as the 4 choices. It's winning right now. It the Clown's winning by 62%. Have you guys seen those movies? The Stephen King ones? Tristan, I think you've seen Pet Sematary, right? I think we might have talked about Pet Sematary before. I can't remember. But I really like Pet Sematary, even though it's really losing badly on the poll. Hey, Alex. How's it going, dude? You're driving right now. Malakuta. How's the weather down there? And is Malakuta... Oh, that's a town in Australia, I see here. In the East region in the state of Victoria. Wow. Hopefully the weather's down... alright down there, Alex. So we got 6 people in the chat. Oh, if you guys could like the video, I'd appreciate it a lot. If you could smash that like button and give a like spike for the month of Spooktober. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Storm of the century. Yeah, Chris, the weather's been crazy lately. Did this storm make it up to PA though? Or was it mostly like down south in the US? I think it like hit the southern states like Louisiana and Tennessee and stuff like that, I guess. Right? But I don't know if it went up up north near us. Oh, Alex, nice. You're gonna join for Lost Boys? Cry Little Sister. See you there Saturday night. And yeah, Tristan, Pet Sematary is such a good movie. I love Pet Sematary. The cat's named Winston Churchill, I think. And I like the old guy on the dock, like drinking his beer. Strange road out there. Hey, Tash Shedra. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Tashindra Cunningham. You're at work at Home Depot? Oh, cool. How's work going? Is it a busy night? 4K, ready to roll. Holy crap. Nice, Alex. The Lost Boys is an all-time classic. Telling you. Oh, you got lots of rain, huh, Chris? Up here, it's all right. Up in Toronto, it's not too shabby. I think it's dry out there. It was. I just took a walk. Yeah, it's like sunny, 18 Celsius, 64 Fahrenheit. Well, it's not sunny anymore. The sun's down now. Sun sets at like 7 p.m. now. So all the vampires are roaming. See, Alex. It's going steady, huh, Tash? Cool. Home Depot, where all the hardware is. Are you a Halloween fan, Tash, or a horror movie connoisseur? Because we're going to watch Empty Man tonight. And yeah, Chris, Lost Boys is a classic. I think it came out in 1987. Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, Kiefer Sutherland. Those three peeps right there. And that Cry Little Sister theme song. And the whole ambiance, like the leather jackets, the look of everything. Great 80s vampire horror movie. So, yeah, everybody get your movie ready on your device. You know, whether it's Netflix, Prime, Blu Ray, whatever you got it on. We're all going to be paused on 0. I'm going to do a countdown eventually from 10. I'm going to be like 3, 2, 1, play. And then when I say play, you click play on your side. And there's going to be a timer on the bottom left hand of the screen that says, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be the same as the movie time. I was actually raised on horror films. My family had the biggest collection I've ever seen. On VHS, oh sweet. I've seen so many flicks. Oh, you're gonna go to LA Film School for film production? Sweet. That's amazing. Sounds like a cool plan. I've been to Hollywood before, in the Hollywood Hills. And it was a fun time. It was cool. Cinemax. Oh, wow. When Lost Boys came out. Cool. Nice. Cinemax is like a movie channel, right? Yeah. So the follow along clock, I'm going to just set it up here. It's not going to start yet. The clock's not starting yet. I'm just setting it up. So you see right there how over there's a follow along clock. And see the follow along clock's over there. And it's on 0 right now. It's all 0, 0, 0. But when I do the countdown from 10, and I go 3, 2, 1, play, you click play on your side, and that follow along clock is going to be like 1, 2. It's going to start counting up. It's going to be the same as the movie timer. So the follow along clock is going to be synced with the movie time. So if you ever get lost, you just sync it up with the follow along clock. And if anybody comes in late, half an hour late or something, and they see 35, 45 seconds on the follow along clock, then they just have to, sync their movie to that time, and then we're all talking about the same thing type of deal. Know what I mean? Cool, you see the clock? Thanks, Chris, for confirming. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's like HBO. Yeah, you remember HBO? That was Tales of the Crypt was a HBO exclusive, right? That TV show with the Crypt Keeper. I don't know if you remember, Chris, or anybody in the chat, but it had like really cool episodes. It had an episode directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger called The Switch, I believe. In season 2, it stars Kelly Preston as well, and it's like about like body switching. I think it's like an old guy wants to switch his body with a young guy, and for this hot babe, Kelly Preston, rest in peace. But Kelly Preston back then, like, you know, he wanted to date her, this actor, and it was a really good episode, really good. The Switch, it's called, Tales from the Crypt. Tristan, get those snacks, yeah. I got a sub from Subway in the fridge that I'm gonna bust out when we start the movie. But snacks are a must for a good horror movie. It's awesome to see the person who has the channel like seeing you. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Agreed, Chris. I'm a big horror movie fan, and like you said, sci-fi too. Like this October, we're mostly watching horror movies and scary stuff. But like when it's not October, I'm willing to watch Predator, Aliens, Total Recall, RoboCop, Terminator. We could keep going here. Blade Runner. There's so many sci-fi. District 9. I'm trying to name like sci-fi movies all off the top of my head, but yeah, I love sci-fi. Tales from the Crypt that you were addicted. Yeah, I should do like a poll, like best Tales from the Crypt episode. And you're having pizza, sweet. Love pizza. Pizza's the bomb. There's a Tales from the Crypt episode where, like, there was this crow or raven, like, or it was a vulture, I think, following this guy. And this guy was like, he was like a crook, like a convict or something. And like the cop was after him, but then he ends up killing the cop. But before he kills the cop ends up handcuffing himself to the guy. So the guy is stuck to the cop, and he's like dragging the cop's dead body in the desert, and he's like dehydrated and he's like sweating, and there's like a vulture following him the whole time. And that's like the whole episode pretty much. I forget what it's called, but it's a really good episode of Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, they're so good. The movies, the Tales from the Crypt movies, and all the episodes. Like there was like 7 seasons, right, Chris? Oh, Tristan, you got Nacho Doritos and Sour Patch Kids. Good combos. Good combos. I seen like these new Doritos at Walmart the other week. I think it was last week. They come in like the Pringles cans now, and they're like mini Doritos, like they're the mini triangles, and they're kind of like, I don't know, trying to be like Pringles, I guess. I didn't get them, but they looked interesting. But Doritos rock. I think sweet chili heat, jalapeno cheddar, bold barbecue. I really like those flavors. And of course, Cool Ranch. You can't go wrong with Cool Ranch. And they have those like Collision. I like those Collision Doritos as well, where they have like 2 different like flavors in like one bag or something, I think. Yeah, 7 seasons, right, Chris? Twilight Zone's another one. That's another classic thing I should do a poll on, like best Twilight Zone episode. I mean, it's a bit old. We're talking about the best Twilight Zone. It was made in like the 50s and 60s in black and white, but it's honestly, it still stands up today. I have the whole Blu Ray set that I bought a while ago off Amazon. Oh, you've tried the Dorito Pringles, Chris? You broke them up and put them on chili, huh? Hell yeah, that's the hybrid meal right there. Maybe that's something I gotta try. The weather's starting to get cold, right? Have you tried those, Tristan? The Dorito Pringles? They come in like a can, just like Pringles. It's pretty interesting. So we'll start in about like 5 or 10 minutes. We'll just give time for a little bit more people to roll in. If anyone else is in the chat, feel free to drop a message. Or not, you can lurk too. It's totally cool. And if you guys could like that video, I'd appreciate it a lot to get my channel up in the algorithm and reach out to other people, fellow horror movie fans like ourselves. Because the month of October, I'm trying to, go hard here, man. I got Resident Evil Friday. Tristan, hope you're there for that. Resident Evil 7 Friday night. Going to be streaming that for the second time. And we got pretty far with the help of Power Gear. We got pretty far in that game. And I don't know, maybe we could finish it. If we do like an all-nighter, possibly. Depending on the energy levels and stuff. Oh, all the episodes are on YouTube, Chris, for the Twilight Zone? And another one is One Step Beyond. Is that a TV show or a movie, Chris? Or an episode of one of the shows? I never heard of One Step Beyond. I'll have to look it up. So yeah, The Empty Man. Like I said before, I know nothing about it. Apparently it came out during the pandemic, 2020. The wallpaper is really scary because it kind of reminds me of Aliens in a sense. When that big queen alien is like on her nest, kind of like you see like all the lightning and all the shocking stuff. I mean, she's a lot more active. I forget the gender of the alien, but yeah, I guess it's a female because it's a queen alien. But in Aliens, you have that big alien, the queen like that, on the wall. And that's what this image of the Empty Man kind of reminds me about, Except he's a lot more mummified and like his hands are super long. Kind of like Nosferatu. Or Salad Fingers, if you know Salad Fingers. The Salad Fingers like has spoons for fingers or something like that. It's an old animation online. Back in the day, 2005, 2006. Salad Fingers. Totally obscure, but it was the shit back in the mid 2000s to watch online. It's a classic series, One Step Beyond. Cool. Thanks, Chris. I'm gonna look it up. Pull it up in a tab just so I don't forget. Thank you for the suggestion. One Step Beyond TV series. Ooh, kind of looks like Twilight Zone. 3 seasons, sci-fi. This guy kind of looks like Rod Serling in black and white. Alcoa presents One Step Beyond, 1959. Ooh, it's a deep cut. Same time as the original Twilight Zone, dude. Crazy. You like Dracula and Frankenstein movies? I'm a big classic fan. Yeah, you're talking about like those Hammer House movies, right? You remember all the Hammer House movies from I don't know, when did Hammer House, like when was his era? Like 40s, 50s, 60s? Maybe even the 30s? I think like the first Dracula movie with Bela Lugosi came out in the 30s, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean the first ever vampire movie was Nosferatu, right? And it was a silent film. But I think the first ever Dracula movie starred Bela Lugosi, and it was in the 30s. I think. I could be wrong, but I know it's going way back, and it's in black and white, and of course practical effects and things like that, right? We're going way back. Taking the DeLorean back to 1935. Flux capacitor is fluxing. Great Scott. Oh, you think I'm right about Lugosi? Cool. Yeah, it sounds right, you know? The classics are so good, man. Classics are so good. I mean, we did get Bram Stoker's Dracula in 92, was it? 93? Maybe 94? But that's with like Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder, and the acting is kind of. And you have Gary Oldman with the Mr. Burns mocked it in The Simpsons with the big diaper head or brassiere head for hair. I mean, I find that movie pretty good, but it's kind of wacky at points too. I like Keanu's face. If you played the game for Sega Genesis, and when you die in that game, you're playing like as Keanu Reeves and you fall through the floor, and it cuts to Keanu's face. It's like, Woo! It's funny. Keanu's acting is pretty funny in that movie, Bram Stoker's Dracula. The Picture of Dorian Gray is really good. Is that a movie as well, Chris? Picture of Dorian Gray. Never heard of it. But I'll have to look it up. It says it's a novel on Google. The original Blob in black and white, huh? It's been a while since I watched that. I usually watch the 80s version, the 1980s one, but I gotta watch the original sometime. And I think there's like probably like a modern one they remade in the 2000s, right? But I find like the golden age of the 80s and also the age you're talking about, which is I guess the classic era, is the two eras that are, you know, high regarded in the community, you would say. Really good movies. Okay, people, so we're getting ready here. We're getting ready. I think we're going to start the movie in 2 minutes here. I hope everybody has their copy of The Empty Man ready. Just let me know if there's any issues with setting it up. But I'm getting ready on my side here. I'm getting ready on my side. I'm gonna have to mute the audio on my side because obviously, I don't want a content ID copyright claim from YouTube. So I'll mute the audio on my side. On my screen, you're gonna see this same wallpaper and counterclock of follow along, and my camera in the bottom right hand of the screen here. And yeah, we'll just chat during the movie and have a good time. You know what I mean? That's the plan. Yes, The Picture of Dorian Gray is a movie. It's about a painting of Dorian, the painting age. Okay, interesting. It's all good about the spelling. It happens, Chris. No worries. No worries. Yeah. So what are we doing here? So the time is on 0, right? I'm gonna just set up the chat on another monitor here. Pop out chat. So is everybody ready with their movie? Tristan, Chris, lurkers? If there's any lurkers here, don't feel the need to speak. I'm just giving the warning that we're about to start the movie. Okay. Okay, so you're ready, Chris? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let me mute the audio on my side. Muted. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so I got the audio muted on my side. My movie ready here. Okay, movie is ready. Excuse me. Okay, looks like the runtime is about 2 hours and 16 minutes. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do a countdown from 10, and then when I get to 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna say play. That's when you click play on your side, I click play on my side, and you're gonna see that follow along button, that follow along timer, start counting up from 1, 2, 3, and that timer on the follow along arrow, it's gonna match the movie timer that we're watching. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, let me get my finger pushing, my button pushing finger ready. Drag this over here. Give me a few seconds, guys. It takes some precision to start it all. Okay. Okay, so here comes the countdown. And yeah, we're going to start counting down from 10, okay? Oh, whoops, sorry. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start counting, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click play now. Are we good? Are we good, peeps? So you can see it on the screen, right? You can see it, right? 17, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm reading the seconds. Boom Studios. That's what I see on screen. A Boom Studios production. Right? Everybody could click the like button. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's get ready. Oh God. This reminds me of The Descent. You seen The Descent? That's a effed up movie, man. Good. What have we got ourselves into tonight? That's my question. What have we got ourselves into tonight? I mean, the scenery is nice, right? Positive. You see a clock ticking? Right, Chris, you're talking about in the YouTube video, right? So that clock in the YouTube video you see beside me is the same as your movie clock. So right now, the Empty Man, my runtime is matching the YouTube clock, the follow along clock, as should yours as well. So we're talking about the same thing, you know what I mean? So right now they're on the bridge and it's windy, palms are sweaty, knees are weak, arms are heavy. Hopefully you could hear me okay through my microphone and see me okay on the camera. Looks clear, video. Day one. Looks like we have 5 people in the chat. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. And I know it's a school night / work night, but thanks for joining me for this watch along. Appreciate it. A whisper in the wind. You know what? This movie won the poll like huge out of the horror mysteries. Like it beat Smile, and Smile got a lot of hype behind it. You know what I mean? But this movie dominated Smile, so I'm thinking it must be good. We shall see, though. I guess, huh? Oh no, Chris! I'm not streaming the movie. That's why I was saying you have to get the movie ready on your device. You know what I mean? I can't show the movie because it'll be copyright. I can't show it on YouTube. That's not allowed. So you need to get the movie on Netflix, on Prime, on your computer, on your phone or whatever, PS5, and watch it on your device while I watch it on mine. Make sense? Because I'm not allowed to show the movie on YouTube. It's a copyright claim. I hope that makes sense, Chris. You're not too late if you want to catch up. You could find a movie streaming somewhere, right? But I can't show it on the screen because it's a copyright DMCA DCMA content ID, and that'll be bad for my channel. But I'm allowed to talk about it while you guys watch it on your phone, on your laptop, on your PlayStation 5, whatever. So I hope that makes sense. So it's kind of like a new kind of thing, maybe. There's the empty man. So these watch along things are kind of like a bit challenging to explain and all that, but that's how it is. But if you have any questions for me, please ask. It's all good. And if you want to get the movie now, you could still catch up because we're only 6 minutes in, right? They just seem the empty, man. You started a 4-day break from work. You're a male registered nurse. Oh wow. Well, thank you for your service because that's it's a challenging job, huh? But enjoy your break, and hopefully you could watch some horror movies with us and some horror gaming streams. Resident Evil 7, 2 days, Friday night. Checking my battery. Yeah, good. We got this guy in the cave saying, "You're gonna die." Tristan, hopefully you're doing all right. If you're just watching and not chatting, that's totally cool. But hopefully you're doing good and enjoying your snacks. I'm about to get my sub soon from the fridge. But yeah, Chris, you're still welcome to be in the chat and chat along or chat about whatever. It's all good. Dude, this guy's crying in the cave. Oh man, this guy's tripping out. I don't know what the hell's happening. I guess he's their buddy Paul, but he's totally like stun locked here, drooling. But the empty man just looks like a skeleton. There's nothing to him, right? There's nothing to the empty man. He's just a skeleton. We're 9 minutes into the movie. Sync up that clock with the runtime if you guys are joining in late. It's all good. Nice hiking backpack she has. Hot pink. The audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than recommended bitrate. We recommend you use... What? Getting some warning from YouTube, but it sounds fine on my side. The bitrate should be fine. I guess when I stop talking, it says something about the bitrate. I don't know. Seems okay. Okay. Uno momento. I'm going to get my sub from the fridge. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the empty man so far. Pretty interesting. This guy looks pretty zoned out and sick. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Audio is still good. Audio should still be good here. Diet Coke and sub from Subway. Eat fresh. So what's going on with Paul? It's like He's sick or something? Bring this closer to me. They're in like Alaska or something, it seems, huh? They're not Alaska, but they're summiting like some sort of mountain, right? So we know Paul is sick. That's the one thing. Paul is sick, right? But how sick? Just a little head cold or what, man? Loaded up the spinach. Good Subway worker. Yeah, if you guys have like any suggestions for movies or TV shows, video games, for like streams like this, just drop it in the comments or the community page or whatever. And yeah, I'd be game because I like hearing what y'all think or what people think in general of what's good to watch. Because that's how I figured out with these polls. It's like I was surprised that this got like, I don't know, like 70% of the votes. And there's like Smile, it's like a AAA horror movie that came out like 2 years ago. And that got dominated by The Empty Man. So I don't know, I'm finding this pretty intriguing so far, but we haven't got a lot of substance. So seems like an interesting movie. The hell? Is that Assassin's Creed? Doing a crossover here? Dude, that looks like Assassin's Creed, man. Holy shit. It's got a fast sprint. Dude, she didn't padlock it. What's wrong with her? Get the padlock in there. If he hits it enough times, it's gonna open and slide. Oh, was she tripping balls, or maybe she was tripping out? Cabin in the woods. Well, on a mountain, not really a woods, but look at all this spinach. Like, if you get spinach like that from Subway, that's good RNG. That's really good RNG. I swear, like sometimes at Subway they give like two spinach leaves, so that's a win right there. Like Popeye, we're gonna have like huge forearms, man. Where's Paul? Day three. Hell, what's he doing? He's meditating to the bridge. Strange, dude. Dude, Paul's tripping. No, no, dude, dude, he possessed her. Why? 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 What the dude? They all died. Oh my! What was that, man? What was that? Honestly, what the fuck was that, man? What? Okay, like smash a like for all of us getting psychotic tonight. I don't know what the hell just happened, dude. I mean, I know, like, pretty much that guy got possessed by the empty man. I guess he got them all to kill each other. But how did they get captivated to die like that, right? The one girl, like, stabbed all their friends, cut that one girl's throat, and then she got, like, stun locked by this guy and friggin' jumped off the mountain. Why? Because all the empty man, like, channeled his energy or something like that? Some BS like that? Crazy, me. It's a weird movie. It's a weird movie. So this is Missouri, I guess. Small town USA. This actor looks familiar. I don't remember where he's from, but it looks pretty familiar. I thought he was like British or something, but he sounds totally American. Birthday voucher? The hell? Okay. Interesting. Does this guy like live by himself? Oh, this guy looks pretty young. Like to have a kid that old? Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. Try to follow the movie. I'm chewing a lot too. What is she talking about? Thought patterns? Yeah, me neither. I have no idea, dude. So I think it said like 13 years later or something like that, a decade or two later from the incident. And this is in Missouri. So I don't know how this guy's going to tie into the original lore of the hikers in the mountain, but we'll see. Bill's here. Doxepin. Straight from the tap. Tap water good in Missouri? Just gonna sit back a little bit. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the movie. So there's 4 people in here. Feel free, if you're lurking, to drop a message in the chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But just to clarify, the follow along timer you see on the screen over there, that 31 minutes and 35 seconds is where I'm at in the movie right now. So you see right there, 31 minutes, 42 seconds. That's where I'm at in The Empty Man right now. Right? So the follow along clock on the YouTube wallpaper, that's the same time I'm in the movie. Hopefully that makes sense, but feel free to ask any questions or drop any messages in the chat, and I will respond. But yeah, pretty much you have to play the movie on your own device. So on your laptop, your computer, your PS5, your cell phone, tablet, on Netflix Prime, whatever you want to do, you pull it up on your side, and I have it up on separate on my side, because if I show it on the YouTube video, that's obviously a copyright content ID claim, right? Excuse me. So that's how that works. But any questions, just feel free to ask. So this guy used to be a cop, huh? Bring the camera closer. Quail. That means bird, right? Or duck? Quail. I don't know. I've been to like Chinese restaurants before and I've ordered quail. Is that the iPhone message ringtone or message tone? So yeah, 2 nights from now, Friday night, I'm gonna be streaming Resident Evil 7. We're about like 5 hours, 6 hours into the game, and I think the game is around like I don't know, 12 hours total. I'm not sure. So we might be able to finish Resident Evil 7 on Friday night, and then Saturday night we are doing a watch along for the classic vampire movie, The Lost Boys, 1987. I hope we get some decent amount of people joining for that. Alex said he was going to join, and it'd be cool if other people join as well, because we're officially in Spooktober here, peeps. Journal. Excuse me. Jacques Derrida High School. It sounds French. Is that a French flag? The blue, white, and red? Is Missouri a French state, kind of? Smoker. She's from high school, isn't she? You're going to give her a cigarette? Like the laws over here, you have to be 18 or older to buy cigarettes. Check my battery. Yeah, it's good. This movie is a slow burn, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Empty bottle, blow into it. Something happens. And does the empty man show up or what? Right. That's an abandoned bridge or what? Creepy. Can't be abandoned. It looks like so well maintained. Scary. Try what? Here we go. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Remember that girl saw him outside the cabin in that Assassin's Creed outfit, right? So that could have been the empty man following her. But she didn't blow into the bottle, the other guy did, right? Interesting. So they're all blowing into the bottle now. But you have to think about the empty man when you do it, right? Isn't that the kicker? You have to think of the empty man while doing it? Oh, you guys know the saying FAFO, if you know the acronym. FAFO. Well, she just blew it on quick. She blew on that bottle quick and said, F you guys. Oh, wow. But now this he's sitting down and blowing on it like the dude in Everest, looking into the dark descent of the bridge. So is that a guy or a girl? I can't tell. Empty man. First night you hear him, right? Second night you see him. And the third night, shit gets local, man. Does everybody hear him? Oh god. FAFO. Stupid mother. Hear the blowing? Holy shit, man. Amanda. So it is a girl. It was hard to tell with the haircut. 45 in 45 minutes into the movie, peeps. And now 46 minutes into the movie. If you're just joining the stream or joining late, sync up to that 46 minutes with your empty man on your device, and we'll be watching the movie together. If you're watching the VOD, then you can do that too. You know, skip around and sync to different times of the movie. I think some people end up watching the VOD. If you do, just drop me a comment below and let me know, because it's all good. Watching the VOD works too. Feel free to comment or let me know what you think of the commentary or stuff like that. So this guy's on a hunt, huh? His guide. Are we halfway through? Oh, we're not even halfway through. Jeez, there's a lot of lore in this movie. Movie's very lore heavy. Hopefully everyone's enjoying it. Oh, come on. That's gross, dude. The golden retriever covered in flies and maggots. Look, there was dragonfly on him too, or something. Oh, it's so sad. Golden retrievers are so nice. None of her friends, eh? But why Tavara? Why was Tavara able to get away from the empty man? That supposedly interesting. Unplug my charger. Hopefully my camera doesn't go wild too. There's a bottle. Don't blow into it, brother. Do not blow into it. Oh, get that. Funny throw. Broad daylight. The empty man can't come. And now, right? Broad daylight in the city, Missouri. I don't think the empty man's gonna come out. Maybe. Open sewer. It's kind of strange, right? Shit. It's one of the kids hanging. Ooh, three of the kids. Four of the kids. Five. Cinco de Mayo. So that's all the people hanging, huh? I think it's all the same kids from that night. The empty man made me do it. Where is the empty man? That's my question. Like he's just an apparition? Apparition? Like possesses you, makes you do crazy shit? Like where like he's got to be that mummified thing from the start, right? It's got to be that. But this guy's going off nothing. Like he can't see anything. So it's like if you can't see the empty man, how do you defeat the empty man? Ooh, nosebleed. It's not good. White out. There's Devara, the last survivor of the friend group. It's getting moisturized. Looks like she's at a spa or something like that. And she looks like she's going to take a shower. Yeah. Or is that a. That's a sauna, I guess, eh? So we got Devara in the sauna. And we get a slow pan of the camera into the sauna. Or steam room, sorry. I don't like steam rooms. It's too hot. Sauna's hot enough, but like that steam room when it's like blasting you in the face, it's like, oh god. It feels like friggin' Freddy Krueger in the boiler room or something like that. It's too much heat, man. Hissing stops. What? Can you guys see anything? I can't see anything. I see white smoke. Snoop Dogg up in here. Holy shit! There's the empty man. He's got a pair of scissors. Oh, she's killing herself. Oh, she's stabbing herself. But it looked like the empty man was doing it, right? Oh my god. Blood. Oh god. Weird, man. So the empty man is kind of like in that um Assassin's Creed like robe, except he's like a Skeletor underneath, like he looks all like effed up. But I guess he's possessing the people and he's getting them to like kill themselves, kill each other, etc., right? It's just weird. How do you fight an apparition like that, right? I guess maybe the wallpaper you see in the YouTube video right here. Maybe we need to go to the origin Skeletor corpse thing. Smash his freaking head, bruh. Smash him up. We are about 58 minutes into the movie, peeps. So almost halfway. What? Can't indict the cosmos. Yeah, right. How are you supposed to do that? They got no leads, man. This guy's got a hell of a bloody nose. Third night you feel him. My camera just flashed. Hold on. I want to make sure we're still good here, peeps. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know what happened there. Oh, he's looking up Wikipedia. He's going deep into the rabbit hole of lore. Doomsday Cult. Come on, you got to open like a 20 to 40 tabs on Google Chrome to be a true rabbit hole connoisseur. Cabin where several Phonic Society members died in the alleged something. Tolpa. Tolpa is Tibetan war, Indian Buddhism, thought form, the understanding thought form, mind, made, body, conjured thing, or phantom. Oh, good. We're getting deep into this. Manifestation. Thought and concentration plus time equals flesh. Thought, concentration plus time equals flesh. That's his ex-wife, I guess. What'd she bring over? Taco Bell? You got the Baja Blast? Egg grills. Killer. Szechuan beef. If you're lurking, feel free to drop a message in the chat. I think the chat's that way, right? On desktop, anyways, PC. So if you're watching, lurking, feel free to drop a message in the chat. Or not, you could just lurk and watch along. It's all good. But if you could like the video, that would mean a lot. Get a like spike for Spooktober. We're going to keep watching these horror movies, man, and playing horror games. I'm watching horror TV shows. I'm just getting all horrified up in here. She's she tripping out? Ooh, so that's why you brought over the Szechuan beef. So you could sleep over, huh? That's your strat? That's your play? I mean, the guy has like a freaking whole big ass house to himself. Why not? Drinking, smoking. What else? Where's the cocaine? Where's the heroin, huh? Just kidding. Don't do those drugs. They're bad. Where were you when this boy got taken? This movie's all over the place, huh? I don't know. I don't want to rate it yet, but it's kind of like here, there. That's interesting, and the lore and the the investigation and the townspeople. They got all that going on for them, but I don't know. It's just like the empty man is he's so obscure, but I guess that's what makes him so powerful. That he's this phantom ghost that's possessing people and making them kill themselves and each other. It's how do you stop that, right? I mean, it's been like over 2 days or 3 days for this guy already. He's heard him for sure. Has he seen him yet? I don't know if he has. I don't think he has seen him yet. But he blew into the bottle. Remember that. He's getting the nosebleeds as well. So there's hearing first night, seeing second night, third night, feeling. That's the order, right? Maybe this guy has more stats or something like that. Resistance. Someone's behind that door. Eh. Once you see the Assassin's Creed cloak, that big jacket he wears, just run, dude. Just run. It's like a clock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay, day two. So he's heard him. Now it's time for seeing. Hearing is knowing. Seeing is believing. And the third one, au revoir, mother effer. You're gone. Is he going to see him here in the library or wherever he's at? Achieve peace. Unleash the power of. What is this? Detroit Become Human? Hey, Strawberry Cake. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Have you seen this movie, The Empty Man? It's pretty good. So he's filling out a questionnaire right now. And I guess it's about his mind or something like that. It's an interesting movie, Strawberry Cake. I mean, if you have a copy of it, or if you could find a copy, you could catch up if you want. We're 1 hour and 10 minutes into the movie, as you see in the timer over there. That's the movie timer. Or you could just feel free to chat. That's cool too. But I love horror movies, and it's the month of October, aka Spooktober. So we're going to be watching like 2 horror movies a week, and playing horror games and TV shows and all that stuff. So it's going to be fun. It has been fun so far. So right now they're in some sort of room with microphones. It looks like a church or something like that, like a congregation. I'll be back. I'm going to get a snack and a protein shake and all that stuff. In a momento, I will be back. Oh, wow. This preacher dude's talking about the empty man. Did you hear that? He just mentioned the empty man. What the hell? Is he in cahoots with the invisible Assassin's Creed empty man? What kind of church is this? Kind of cold in my room here. Spooktober is definitely in the air. What does it mean, the empty man? Meditation. Noosphere. Sorry, I'm wrestling with my comforter here. Dark chocolate. Scary. Stare into the abyss. This guy's scary. Weird, man. Weird. Very weird. There's always a creepy preacher in these movies. This guy's on a search for something. Remember, it's day 2, so he should be seeing the empty man soon. The hell? Why are they staring into that blank canvas? I don't like this. He's going into like the basement, the lowest floor in the building. It's so dark. This is just set up for him to see the empty man. It's pretty much the worst possible setting that you could be in with the empty man luring around. Dude, you know it's day two. You know it's freaking day two. And you're gonna do this? Well, there's other people here. Okay. You're here now, show yourself. Are you insane? Why would you be calling upon somebody? They're calling upon the empty man? They're blowing into the bottle. Dude, this is an empty man cult. It's like drinking the wine. They all want to be sacrificed. How you doing? He's just taking a gander. He's just walking around. Pretty innocent, right? Neil Cassidy? I don't know who that is. Neil Cassidy, man. The plans for who? I'm doing the empty man pose. The empty man pose. Home. Home. It's a good yoga stretch. Mark Twain National Forest. Okay. Oh, cool camera shot. It's a really cool transition right into the forest, into the street or road. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I like the soundtrack. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Man, a lot of trees. Hopefully he's got four-wheel drive. Missouri license plate. Is Mark Twain the forest like Mark Twain Forest an actual thing in real life? Ugh. Oh man, it's a goddamn school slash work night. 10:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm already feeling kind of drowsy. It's not a boring movie. It's actually quite interesting. Um, so I'm naturally feeling a bit drowsy. But we're about more than halfway in. We got about 50 minutes left. It's a pretty long movie for a horror movie. Horror movies are usually like an hour and 30 minutes, right? But this one has a lot of lore. This guy's going deep into the rabbit hole. He's going through the investigation papers, the data sheets. Bottoms up. Muscle milk. Get it at Walmart, Costco, etc. Actually work out to be really cheap at Costco when you buy it in the big case. And it tastes pretty good. I know people like Fairlife ones the best, but these are pretty good too. Oh, my tripod's almost falling off the thing. Saved. Home. I don't have any bottles. Oh, actually, I do. I have this one, but it's not empty. I'm keeping liquid in here to keep away the empty man. It's like this much. It's got ice in here too, so it'll never truly be empty. Because this thing keeps the ice cold. Keeps it ice cold. All right, all right, all right, all right. Ow. Now he sees a sacrificial circle, where they're playing with the Ouija board or something. Ouija. Bang. Hell is this? The fourth kind? What the hell are you? This is weird, pal. What? What is going on? See the mural? I'm sitting cross-legged like this. Bad omen. I'm thinking that friggin' static is my headphones, but it's the movie. Looks like Nosferatu. Sorry, the mic keeps moving around. Make sure it's clipped on good. Yep. Home. Home. Oh, here we go. He's got the flashlight, but it's a different guy in the thumbnail, right? In the thumbnail of the YouTube video, like in the background, I think. I think that's a different guy with a different flashlight from the start of the movie. So I guess this is still day 2. Missouri man here, ex-cop, is searching for more data to do with the murders and the deaths. Right now he's walking to a flaming something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Something's flaming. They're burning something. I don't know what though. So it's day 2. He still hasn't seen the empty man, but I get like he's heard him in day 1, right? They definitely heard him. So they're running around a fire, a big ass bonfire. Like that's huge. I'd be burning some of them, wouldn't it? What? The stars are swirling? So did he see the empty man or what was that? He saw something like the fire rose like super high and then the stars were swirling above him. So he was tripping out basically. But did he see the empty man while he was tripping out? It's not very distinct, is it? But now these people, what? They're all taking footsteps. Did they see him? What are they doing? It's all a herd of people. There's got to be like 50 people all grouped together. Oh shit, they're stepping with him. 2 steps. Holy shit, man. They're all running for him. Dude, what are the odds that he's faster than every single one of those people? Unless he's like an Olympic sprinter too. The car won't start. It's a horror movie, dude. It started. You're telling me, man. It wasn't the empty man. It was just like a group of crazy people. But I think he saw the empty man when that bonfire like swirled up to the stars and then the stars all tripped out. I think that was like a pseudo empty man, right? Maybe. I'm not sure. These dreams. Not a cop anymore. He's gonna have a written statement here. That's what cops do for, their when they check out shit. They have a written statement, right? This guy's tripping out too. Everything's bugging him out. Is that the army's surplus store or something? Collecting Swiss Army knives. He's gone to see his ex-wife. They're dangerous. Jeez. The empty man. Oh God. The phone's ringing. It's weird, man. What is happening? What is happening? Get in your car, follow me. To where? Don't assume. Right. She wasn't under the bridge. So she should be okay. I hope so, anyways. Should be reaching the climax soon. We should be reaching the climax soon. We're an hour and 40 minutes in here. I know this movie's a bit of a slow burn. It's not super slow. Like there's some action moments and stuff like that, but a lot of the time it's just it's just a lot of lore and investigation and you know, not filler so to speak, but there's just a lot of in between scenes. But I guess it's all connecting the dots, it's connecting everything together. But a lot of the scenes seem random too, like just random scary moments. You know what I mean? 3:04, 3:04 a.m. Something significant about that time, right? Is that when the empty man strikes? Wouldn't 3:04 a.m. be the third day? Because it's 3 in the morning, right? Ah! Ooh! Well, he saw him, and he's quicker than ever. Holy crap. So, 3 in the morning. So, it's still day two then, I guess? Because they didn't say day three on screen yet, right? What the hell? Teddy bear, eyes ripped out? And a sick joke is that? More pills? Straight down the hatch. Or no. Oh, he put it back. He didn't take him. He did not take the pill. Put his wedding ring back on. Day three. Here we go. Day three. It was just weird how it's 3 a.m. and then they fast forward to here. So it went through the whole day, pretty much. Like the whole morning and everything. Or was that day three? I don't know. It's kind of confusing at points. Excuse me. I know there's some weird text on this new camera software I'm using, but it's honestly working way better than the stuff I had last time. Like with the synchronicity, it's syncing like way faster. You know what I mean? Like that would all lag if I was doing that on the camera before. So I'll play around with more versions and stuff like that. So it's day three. He's supposed to feel the hunger man. The hunger man. The empty man on day three. I was thinking of the Hungry Man frozen dinners you buy at like Walmart and stuff like that. And I haven't ate one of those in like fucking 20 years, man. Remember the brownie? Now the brownie would get super hard. Ooh, those some Sam Fisher skills right there. He still got it. What? What are they doing? They're surrounding this guy in the hospital bed for some reason. I don't know why. Strange. Really strange. Who is that guy in the hospital bed? Pepper spray. Okay, he pepper sprayed him, then he cuffed him. And he's not officially a police officer, by the way. And nobody saw that. That's kind of weird. What? Hmm. What? Strange pulsing. Oh god, what? She's on the bridge. Where? What? This guy's insane. Police brutality. Oh wait, I'm not a cop. Could beat the shit out of you. This guy's laughing hysterically. You know, the acting's kind of sus in some characters in this movie. But overall, it's a pretty interesting movie. I just want to say the execution and the climax here. Well, climax slash conclusion. I want to see what they do with it, how it's executed. Do 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 do. So he's in the rain, searching for something, eh? In the rain, searching for something. Manifestation, book 14. It's hospital records from the looks of it. There's that same guy that they were surrounding before. He's got his case file up. Lasso Miri. Growing up in San Francisco. Oh wow, is that his daughter? Oh wow, the free birthday voucher. Oh well, they got everything on this guy. Picture of his kids, his wife. How though? I don't get it. Yeah, how do you have any of this? That's so weird. Who? What? Is that him? No. He sat on a chair in the tunnel? That's a future picture or what? I have a feeling this guy's gonna bite the dust. He just seems like he's going totally AWOL and crazy. And everybody's track record with the Empty Man is not good, so I'm thinking this guy might be DED by the end of the movie. Dead. DED dead. Excuse me. Sorry. A private detective, huh? He's asking about that guy in the room. I guess he's been in a coma for a while. Sorry if the mic's making noise. I'm just cold. ICU for that long. What is this nurse is talking like in cryptic sentences? Is it John Doe? Doesn't have a name. So weird how this hospital's like totally empty too. Why is she talking so creepy? Is she possessed? She's just staring at him. Go right ahead. Is he the one you're looking for? It's like, why are you talking like that and staring at him like that? So creepy. Was that his daughter? Or no? Somebody in there. It's Amanda. He's the empty man. So is he relaying the message? This guy? Amanda's shaving him. What? She doesn't recognize James? This is like Silent Hill. He's in a different thing, different dimension. Oh wow, it's the guy from the start of the movie in the coma, the hiking guy, the Everest. Make one. Script. What the hell? Right? Weird. She could be bullshitting him because they had all the ID on him, right? So they could have been bullshitting. She could be bullshitting, I mean, because they had all that intel on him, right? So, man, that's crazy. So his wife and son died, huh? And then what happened? He got hitched up to the other chick? He's got the book, and he's back at the compound with those people in the class talking in a circle. Oh wow, same situation. He's there in the room. Creepy. How's he gonna do it? Oh, the scene switched again. Now he's standing under a light in a room across a chair. Nobody's sitting in the chair right now. Some unsettling noises in the background. Oh god, it's the empty man. There's the skeleton and the YouTube thumbnail, the same one. It's the skeleton of the empty man. Bones are cracking. Oh god. What is happening here? Oh, is that him? Lights out. The empty man's right on his heels. Closing in. What the hell? It's got tentacles? Oh god, it's sliming right into him. Through his mouth. It's like a squid. It went right into him. Holy shit. Did it get him? Okay, he's running into the rain outside right now. Um, Through the street. There's a funeral for that comatose guy. But he's gone. Um, the ex-cop is running by himself, checking on something. He's back at his house now. He's breaking in. I don't get it. Is the kid and the mom alive in a different dimension, or is he dead in this dimension? I'm not sure. Empty long hallway. Is he cheated with that woman? Looks like the blonde woman. He cheated with her. And then they got into an accident. His real wife and son. Oh wow! Right off the bridge. The mother and son, brutally off the bridge. Wow, it's sad. That is sad. Just relived that all in his head, huh? And now he's back to the hospital bed, and that same older guy that's in the coma is there, all hooked up to the medical equipment. Oh, he's gonna shoot him. Oh, he shot him right in the head. Ooh, 5 times at the fucking forehead, man. That's insane. That explosion is huge. Dead aim, dude. You didn't hold it back. Holy crap. That's insane. I think we're at the end of the movie. Oh my god, that's insane. So he just walk out like a boss and no one questions all the shots that just were made. All the hospital workers like, oh, it's probably just fireworks in room 101. Nothing out of the ordinary. Then he walks out. It's like, yeah, it's a couple of mortars, you know, rockets and shit like that. Nothing to worry about. And they're like, all right, your vitamin. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm losing it, man. I'm pretty tired. I'm getting to that point where I'm talking of nonsense. Ah! What the? I don't know what's happening. They're bowing to him now. They're bowing to him like he's the empty man. Did it switch? Did it switch bodies at the end there? Holy crap! What a movie. Maybe it switched bodies at the end there. I don't know. I was kind of hallucinating at the end there. I was losing it because I'm pretty tired and stuff like that. Um, yeah, that was crazy. So he killed that guy in the coma at the end, like friggin' emptied 5 bullets right into his forehead, um, which was cool. And that guy was using the empty man as a vessel, right, for like communication and things like that. So, excuse me. So he got rid of that guy, but then after he got rid of that guy and killed him, he went back into the room. He had like all those flashbacks and all that shit, right? And then he was looking at all the hospital's workers in the lobby, and they were just like staring at him, and they weren't saying anything. Like obviously they would have heard the headshots, right? They would have heard those gunshots. So they were just staring at him, and then he was looking around too, or he's looking back at them, and they were doing nothing. And then people started to bow to him, like he was like the new empty man, right? I guess. I mean, I guess that's all I could guess. Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. Pretty interesting lore. Long movie, but it was cool. The investigation process, the investigation process of everything, and him trying to piece together all the puzzles while finding out he was being investigated by these, cult, uh, these cult camp people that were all about praising the empty man. So it's kind of like there's two different humans working against each other here, and then you have the entity of the empty man, um, with the 3 day thing where the first day you hear him, the second day you see him, and the third day you feel him. So there was that scary kind of vibe and anticipation running in the background at all times. Um, yeah, and just a dichotomy that ex cop had about like the guy in the coma and his life and what he was doing. Like he wasn't sure about it. I guess I don't know. It was really weird, and I am pretty tired. If you can't tell, it is 10. It's like 11 p.m. here on the East Coast. So I was like hallucinating at the end there, just talking gibberish. I don't know what the frig I was saying, but it was a pretty good movie, despite me being fatigued at the end here and quite tired. I mean, I give it like a gut reaction, gut review, gut instinct. I think I give it like a 7 out of 10, a 7 ish out of 10, around there. It was pretty good, but I wasn't that scared. There was a few scenes where I was like, "Whoa!" and I kind of jumped, or just like kind of uncomfortable, or like what is happening type deal, like with the set pieces and the characters. So yeah, it feels like they nailed a lot of things. They nailed a lot of things, and it was an overall good movie. So thank you for joining me for tonight's watch along of The Empty Man 2020. I appreciate it a lot. This is a Spooktember horror movie watch along, and 3 nights from now, on Saturday night, this Saturday, we're going to be watching The Lost Boys, 1987 classic vampire movie, The Lost Boys, starring Kiefer Sutherland, Corey Feldman. So we're going to be watching The Lost Boys, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday night. So make sure you get the movie on Blu Ray, on a streaming service. Have it ready and paused on zero for 8 p.m. And then we'll start the stream and we'll chat. We'll start talking about whatever Halloween stuff, Lost Boys, whatever, really. And, maybe around 8:30 or something, we'll start the follow along timer, and then we'll all follow along and watch the movie together. That'll be the plan, and it should be good. But yeah, this movie was pretty good. Like a legit around. I don't know about legit, but like around a seven-ish, I would say. And it's pretty interesting concept. I just believe he became the empty man at the end, right? Because they started bowing to him. I was kind of delirious and losing like consciousness and thoughts there at the end, so I think they were bowing to him, but they were definitely staring at him at one point. Oh, St. Louis DoubleTree. There you go. Was in Missouri. So that's it. Credits are done. Um, I appreciate everybody for joining me this Wednesday night for the Spooktober horror movie watch along, The Empty Man. And if you could hit that like button on the way out, I would appreciate it a lot. Thank you for joining the stream or watching the VOD and supporting my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and hopefully I can get my channel bigger and out there more for, especially this month of October, with all the spooky stuff I've been doing and hosting and all that kind of deal. So, yeah, let me turn this light off. Get a darkness, nice and dark vibe. So, without further ado, thank you for joining tonight. I appreciate it a lot for this Spooktember watch along for The Empty Man. And this isn't a bottle, but we're going to blow into it soon. Thank God it's not a bottle. And yeah, it's a pretty scary movie, pretty good movie. And join me this Saturday in 3 days, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to watch The Lost Boys. Cry, little sister, thou shalt not fall. So please join me for that. Thank you for watching tonight. Happy Spooktober, people, and happy Halloween. I bid you good night. See you later.